Hey my friends, this is Back to Basics, Weight Loss Surgery channel, and today's question is self-love. Has weight loss surgery changed the way you love yourself and or others? If so, how? What do you see as the difference between self-esteem versus vanity? Pick your poison. Okay. Self-love. Has weight loss surgery changed the way you love yourself and others? Yes and no. First of all, I loved myself enough to always take care of me as far as brushing my teeth, combing my hair, wearing the nicest clothes that I could wear. It wasn't many, but I did my best. I cared about, even though I wasn't happy with the way I looked, that never changed, you know. I just talked on another channel about self-worth. I didn't feel worthy of love. I didn't feel worthy of everything I deserved. Now, I don't feel that way now. And it didn't make me treat others any different. In fact, it made me treat others with more respect and more love and more kindness because I wanted that in return. You know, I believe that when you give love, you receive love. When you give kindness, you receive kindness. I've always believed that. So, in my case, you know, that really hasn't changed as far as weight loss surgery came into play in my life. Now, my self-worth, self-love is even more. It expanded, if that makes any sense. It expanded in my life. You know, I wake up very grateful for my life every day. I do devotion. I'm thankful for everything. I mean, the specky things to the big things, you know. I think that makes a difference in me, in my life. That we're talking about my journey. So, if it's changed, it's only gotten wider for me, you know. I feel more grateful, more loved, and more loved, and I want to give that in return even more. So, you know, that's how I feel about that. When I saw how it was worded here at the end, what do you see as the difference between self-esteem and vanity? I thought of a story that happened in my life. I had plastics. I had a really bad staph infection, and I was dying from my staph infection, but thank God I'm still here. And I had a hole from the side of my body all the way into my knee. And I needed a wound vac and everything. And I had someone come up to the hospital and see me. And at my bedside, this person decides to say to me, when I'm in the bed having all these issues, and she says to me, well, if you hadn't have been so vain, that would not have happened to you. And she says it with a stern voice. And I look at her and I'm like, I was not cruel or mean or, you know, I was more high than I was anything else. That was the best morphine I had ever had. I think otherwise it wouldn't have gone so well. But I looked at her and I said, well, you didn't have to live with 3 bed sores for months and months and months. Well, years really. You didn't have to deal with 25 pounds that was removed from my stomach. And I wasn't left perfect. But I believe I'm going to live through this, and if I deserved it, then I deserved it. You know, I didn't know how to respond to her in a way, but I did the best I could. So for me, it's never been about vanity. It is been about self-esteem. Weight loss surgery brought to me the self-esteem I needed. I don't know about anybody else. This is a question for me. It brought me the self-esteem that said, you can go beyond, you know, where you stood at 487 pounds. You are worthy of all the love, and You are worthy of so much, Rosemary. You know, don't take for granted any of it. From the little speck to the big stuff, you know. And so I believe that it's never been about vanity for me. It's been about the self-esteem that I received, that I was so looking for and needing in my life. A lot of people have that great self-esteem from the get-go, even at a large size. I never had it. I was always very, my head was buried in the sand, and I was always, felt like I just didn't deserve any of it, And weight loss surgery brought me to a place of self-worth, of love, of gratefulness. And with that, I'll end it. I am very, very happy to have had weight loss surgery and to have found my place in this world. And it's only going to get better from here, right? It can only get better from here. Is weight loss surgery, has weight loss surgery made my life perfect? In no means, but it's made it so much better and so much sweeter. All right, guys, I'll end that. Love you. See you whenever I see you again.